The date is August 17th, 2026. Mason, Ohio. The Lindner Family Tennis Center is buzzing long after the final point has been played. Alex Eala, the 21-year-old Filipino sensation who has taken the tennis world by storm, has just suffered her first loss in 9 matches. She has fallen to Amanda Anisimova, the world number 10, in a thrilling 3-set battle that had the crowd on the edge of their seats. The sea of Philippine flags that had waved so passionately for days now hangs still. The chants of Eala, Eala, that echoed through the venue have faded into a painful silence. But then, something unexpected happens. Anisimova, the woman who just ended Eala's incredible run, steps up to the microphone. And what she says about Eala and the crowd has left the entire tennis world stunned. She doesn't just praise her opponent. She doesn't just thank the crowd. She delivers a message that has gone viral across social media, a message of respect, honesty, and admiration. "I know how loved Alex is, and for good reason," Anisimova said. This is the story of the viral moment that proved the Eala effect is real. This is the story of Anisimova's honest words. This is the story of why millions of fans around the world are falling in love with Alex Eala. Face screaming in fear, Philippines. Before the viral moment, there was the match. And what a match it was. Eala, the number 17 seed, entered the Cincinnati Open at a career-high number 18 in the world. She had already beaten Iga Swiatek, Jessica Pegula, Coco Gauff, and Elena Rybakina this year. She was riding a 9-match winning streak, including a historic WTA title in Washington and a 4th-round showing in Toronto. Anisimova, the number 9 seed and 2-time Grand Slam finalist, knew exactly what she was walking into. "I know Alex is such a great player and such a fighter," Anisimova said after the match. "I knew it was going to be a really tough match." The match was a roller coaster. Eala won the first set 6-4, showcasing the aggressive, fearless tennis that had made her a star. But Anisimova responded emphatically, winning the second set 6-4 and the third set 6-2. The match stretched close to midnight, with the crowd roaring with every point. Despite the loss, Eala had proven once again that she belonged among the elite. Her record against top 10 opponents now stands at 9-5, an extraordinary achievement for a 21-year-old. But the story of the night was not just about the tennis. It was about what happened after the match. After the match, Anisimova sat down for her post-match interview. The cameras were rolling. The journalists were waiting. And what she said left everyone stunned. "I know Alex is such a great player and such a fighter," Anisimova said, echoing her earlier comments. "I knew it was going to be a really tough match." But then came the words that sent the internet into a frenzy. "There was quite a bit of support for me tonight, so I really appreciate that, because I know how loved Alex is. And for good reason." The words were simple, but they carried enormous weight. Anisimova was acknowledging the elephant in the room, the massive Filipino crowd that had packed the stadium. She was recognizing the power of the Eala effect, and she was saying that the support for Eala was well-deserved. But she wasn't finished. "I really appreciated it because I felt like I needed to pick me up in this match because it's past my bedtime." The comment was a moment of genuine human connection, a reminder that even the best players in the world are just people who need a little extra energy when the clock strikes midnight. The clip went viral within hours. The hashtag Ealamania trended worldwide. Fans praised Anisimova for her honesty and grace. And the world was reminded once again why Alex Eala has become the biggest draw in women's tennis. To understand the full significance of Anisimova's post-match comments, you have to go back to what she said before the match. The American star had been asked about facing Eala and the massive crowd support that follows her. "She has a great fan base, and it looks like an incredible atmosphere every time she steps out to play a match. I'm really looking forward to it," Anisimova said. She also acknowledged the challenge. "I'm sure it will be a great match, even though they will probably going to be rooting more for her end. But I don't mind it, and I'll try to thrive off of the energy." Anisimova was not alone in her admiration. Earlier this year, she had watched Eala play live in Dubai and was captivated by the atmosphere. "I love that she has such an incredible fan base," Anisimova said. "I've seen the atmosphere. It's amazing. I think she's also such a good representation of her country. I mean, she's so young, and she carries herself so well. It's so good to see." The consistency between her comments before and after the match showed that Anisimova's words were not just empty praise. She had genuinely been impressed by Eala's talent, her fighting spirit, and the community she has built. Anisimova's viral statement is more than just a post-match interview. It is a recognition of something much bigger. It is a recognition that tennis is changing. It is a recognition that the sport is becoming more global, more diverse, and more passionate. It is a recognition that players from countries that have never had tennis stars before are finally getting the recognition they deserve. Alex Eala represents that change. She represents hope. She represents resilience. She represents the belief that no dream is too big, no obstacle too great, no challenge too difficult to overcome. For decades, the Philippines has been a country that has been overlooked on the world stage. Its people have been told that they are too small, too poor, too insignificant to compete with the giants of the world. But Alex Eala is changing that narrative. She is showing the world that Filipinos can compete on the global stage, that Filipinos can succeed, that Filipinos can be champions. Eala has increasingly drawn comparisons to boxing legend Manny Pacquiao. "I think I'm still very, very far from the levels of Pacquiao," Eala said. "He's done a lot for us athletes, I think, to pave the way. I mean, it never really crossed my mind when I was watching his fights back home that one day I would be compared to him now." When asked to sum up Filipino culture, Eala said, "Community, family, hospitality, love, and kindness." It is this sense of community that has made her rise so powerful. The Filipino diaspora has come together to support her, turning every match into a celebration of national pride. Anisimova's viral statement is a reminder that the Eala effect is real. It is a reminder that Alex Eala is not just a tennis player. She is a movement, a phenomenon, a symbol of hope for millions of Filipinos around the world. The loss to Anisimova is not the end. It is a chapter in a story that is still being written, a story of resilience, determination, and national pride. Eala will learn from this defeat. She will work on her weaknesses. She will come back stronger. And she will continue to inspire millions. The tennis world is watching. The fans are believing. And Alex Eala is just getting started. From the cracked courts of Quezon City to the sold-out stadiums of Toronto and Cincinnati. From the cover of Forbes to the bright lights of the US Open. Her journey has defied every expectation. And now, she has earned the respect of one of the top players in the world.